Hello, welcome. This is the GTA Online DLC, Tiny Racers. Now, I recorded this on the 25th, the day it came out. Unfortunately, due to circumstances, I was unable to record audio, so I'm recording the audio over the top of it. And now there's just a couple of DLC races, so I'm gonna skip ahead to that. Alrighty, so we're in the race. Now, I'm just going to say it, I fucking hate it. I think it is absolutely awful. That seems to be the general consensus. It seems to be awful because now I don't have a problem with the top-down view. I actually really like that. You know, because obviously it's back when the original GTA came out. It was like that, and it was pretty cool. So yes, the camera angle is not the problem. It's pretty much everything else. Basically, the moment you start, you'll have one or two people decide to crash into somebody else, and you'll pretty much instantly spin out of control. And the problem is, you have to stay in in a radius. The person that's first, you can see on the minimap there, you've got like a yellow radius. And you've got to stay in that, and as you can see, the moment someone spins you out of control, you cannot keep up. As soon as they spin out of control, it's all over, and you can't catch back up again. As you can see, they both died. The other issue is the fact that it's just stop and start constantly, over and over again. As soon as everybody's died, there's no respawn. It's not one race. It's just like split up into sections, and it's like the worst thing because you're going along and you'll be racing, and then you'll have to start, and then everyone has to get back onto the starting line again, and then somebody will just crash into the other guy, and they'll spin out of control again, and then it's the same thing over and over again. Now the only cool thing is, basically, obviously, when I was racing, I was looking at where I was going, but you can obviously see the entire background of the entire world. I kind of like that. It's not really important to the game mode itself, but yeah. So the game mode itself isn't great. The payouts are terrible, as you'd expect. Pretty much every Rockstar game has terrible payouts. Every game mode, I should say, unless it's double money. And yeah, so it's not great. I mean, it's a nice idea. The concept is alright, but it's nothing to be excited for. It's just another stunt race type DLC. The other problem is it's not under the races as you would think. This game mode would be under races, but it's actually under adversary modes. So you've got that's a tiny little nitpick. But I was looking through the racing section because I thought, it would be a race. One thing I will say is, one good thing to come out of this DLC is Rockstar are giving everybody, I think it's 425k. For playing, if you play the game mode. Actually, you don't even have to play the game mode. Just as long as you sign into GTA Online between the 25th and the 30th of April, then you'll get a nice just under 500,000 cash bonus just for signing in. So that's something to look forward to, I suppose. But yeah, this is just another low. Like a low tier DLC, really. It's nothing fantastic. Hopefully, once Rockstar have got some feedback, maybe they'll tune it. They'll remove some restrictions because there's also not too many customization options, as you'll see earlier. Later on, I mean. These races do also go on for ages, and I've done a couple of races here and there. I probably won't be commentating over all of it because I did record about an hour's worth of footage. But people get bored of this game mode and they just leave. I asked a couple of people what they thought of this game mode, and basically all of them said it was pretty awful. It was terrible. But yeah, you'll see this race. This race goes on for a bit, and then one person drops out, and then I go into another race, and another person drops out, and people obviously just aren't enjoying this this game mode. Yeah, but that's pretty much it, I guess. There's not really a lot to say. It's awful. I mean, you can try it out for yourself. I appreciate the top-down view and everything. Also, some cars, when you get to there's a weapon power-up that transforms you into the ramp vehicle. But if you're already in sports cars or supercars, I think it's sports cars. If you're in sports cars and you get that power up, then that power up slows you down because it's not that vehicle's not as fast as the top speed of other vehicles. At least that's what I've noticed. So you're pretty much sacrificing speed for no reason. And then of course, because the way this game mode works, everybody you'll just lose. You won't be able to catch back up to them. But yeah, there's not really too many customization options. There's time of day, what the weather's like, and the only other thing you can customize is how many points you need and how many rounds there are. You can have a max of 2 rounds, and the maximum amount of points is 7. So that's all the customization options you get. There's not really anything too fantastic. But I think I've said all I need to say. The racing is very stop and start. I mean, it's nice that Rockstar are still updating their game and everything. You know, because most devs just push their game out the door, and then they've never like released a patch or anything for it, or they may release like one patch and that's it. But that's pretty much it, really. It's pretty much it. I mean, yeah, Rockstar is still updating their game. This game came out in 2013, and they're still updating it 4 years later. But that's all I've got to really say about that. It's not great, to be honest. Recently, I don't know if Rockstar are working. I mean, I know Red Dead Redemption 2 has been announced, but on the GTA Online side of things, the GTA Online team, I don't know if they're sort of working on other things, but the DLC seems lacking.